Hey YouTube, Tempo Crazed here. Alright, where are we at? Part 8? Maybe? I don't know. Here we go. Let's just jump right in. No more talking. Get working. That's what I say. No more talking, just get working. Alright, so I decided I'd grab a bunch more of the nickels with mint marks. I enjoy them more. I know that we're going to have to do ones without mint marks because eventually we're going to run out of these, right? I mean, probably sooner than I'd like. But usually the ones that have the mint marks are going to be the ones that are worth, more money. So that's why, I guess that's probably why I enjoy them more. I mean, I still enjoy just seeing the dates come alive. If you were in the live stream last night, thanks for that. I think we had a lot of fun in there. 1919 Denver. Looked like a D over D for a second there. I don't know what the heck I was seeing. $23. Oh, look at that thing. Oh, that poor, poor coin. Well, let's see what the date is on it, but that one's probably going to have to go in for recycling at the bank. Because unless it's like a 16 over 16 or something, or like not a 16 over 16, but like a uh, 18 over 17 is what I meant to say. Which it's not. It's a 28 Denver. Poor, poor nickel. So I worked on my chair last night. I put one of them new gas cylinders in it things because my other one was getting bad, and I don't know, this chair, the way the base is set on it and stuff, and the gas cylinder and stuff. Yeah, I'm sitting like probably 5 inches higher than what I was. So this is gonna be I mean, it's nice to be able to, when you stand up, it's right there, but it's gonna be kind of a hard thing. I think it's going to be difficult to get used to because now the table seems really low compared to me. I don't know. I might have to. I don't know what I'm going to do. If I'm going to get a new chair, I mean, I can't really afford a new chair right now, but kind of need one. That's the whole thing. I kind of need one. So I don't know if I'm going to try to get a new chair or if I'm going to put the old cylinder back in maybe or try to find one similar to the old cylinder. I just don't know. The problem is the old cylinder had the narrow area about halfway up the cylinder wall, so it sat down into the chair further. Where this one, the narrow area is way at the bottom, so it doesn't sit down into the base as far. So it, I mean, like I say, I'm about 4 inches higher. That's a 16. It looks like San Francisco. About a $15 coin. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. For right now, we're just gonna keep doing what we do here, I guess. Until I figure something out, I guess. I don't know. Is this a 15 Denver? Sure, looking that way. It's kind of a nice coin, actually. A 15 Denver. Oh, I am talking to my dealer that I got all these from to see if they have um, some V nickels and shield nickels too. Yeah, that's a 15 Denver. Can you believe that? That's 7.5 million, $27. Now, if that would have been a 15 San Francisco, well, then we'd really be talking about something. What's that? That's a San Francisco reverse. So yeah, I'm trying to drop these videos every single day, maybe even multiple times a day. I know that we're gonna have a mail call today. I was looking at my incoming deliveries, and if everything shows up that they, or wow, okay, if everything gets processed through the hub today that they're supposed to get processed through, we're gonna be looking at about 8 packages today. Um, I know they're swamped right now, like every postal service is, or post office is across the country. Even my kid works for UPS, and he's been putting in like 12-hour days and not getting done. So everybody's swamped, right? So, um, like I say, as long as everything shows up, it looks like a 1919 San Francisco. Unfortunately, it's not a very expensive coin. About 13 in a G4, so that's I guess a Denver. So yeah, as long as everything shows up, we'll have a nice big mail call. I have, I don't know, in those packages, in those 8 packages, each one should have, 8 to 10 items. So I basically all the money I made last week on Whatnot, I reinvested back in to buy a whole bunch of inventory. So, uh, I can't keep doing that, obviously, where I invest all of it back in. It's a 1920 Denver. 9.4, $15. Yeah. So as I've been saying before, a lot of these coins, that's a 20. San Francisco, $10. A lot of these I'm putting into a little bag that are, that's weird. San Francisco, that's going to be going um, basically either into rolls, or if people want individual coins, I can always search through that, or if they want to buy them, like buy a pound of them or something, we can work that out too. I mean, whatever, we'll figure it out. But many of them are doing that. I'm doing it with them. There is a few that I haven't been, that I've been keeping off to the side, that are, you know, the more expensive ones, the $50 plus ones, 30 even plus ones. Those are, obviously a little more expensive and, worth a little bit more money. And I do have some people that are looking for those ones, obviously. And no, I forgot to, well, not really forgot, I just didn't do the um, acetone bath for these ones, or alcohol or anything like that. Well, it's 5 in the morning here. So I just kind of got up and was like, all right, let's do the video now. So, even though we just did one last night, and the night before, and the night before, and the day before, whatever, every day. We're doing it every day until we run out, or until I just finally give up. I've had enough, kind of thing. I think this is another 15 Denver. It kind of looks like it. Or 15 San Francisco, I guess. Which is a $50 coin. So I guess we should probably see if we can't get that date to pop a little bit more, huh? Just to make sure. Now that we're getting through whatever the coding was on this thing. Oh, maybe it's not. Maybe it's a 19. Maybe it's a 19. Well, that's no fun. because that's worth a whole lot less. Ugh, it is a 19. That's a tough one to see. I'm going to throw that in the bucket. It can go to the bank. Okay, we got a Denver here. The date doesn't look too badly deteriorated, so we should be able to get a good date out of it. Although sometimes I kind of think that if it's worse deteriorated, we get a better date. I don't know. Weird things. Weird things happen, right? Alright, let's see what we get here. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll have to take my chair back apart and put the other gas shock back into it until I can find something different. I don't know. These things aren't cheap, and I know that once it's installed, I can't, like, uninstall. I can, but, like, I can't get my money back is what I'm saying. And, at 30 bucks or whatever, that's kind of sucks. So, oh well. 1918. Denver. So this would be one of those ones you'd want to look for that 8/7. But even so, it's still like a $30 coin without that. Ugh, this one's in rough shape. Another San Francisco. Date should come through pretty easy, it looks like, on it, though. Yeah, I washed my hands all up last night, and this stuff doesn't come off real easy. I like what one person said in my or my Whatnot stream. Oh, maybe it'll get to the bottom of what your date is, or reveal what your date is. I was like, that's funny. Depends what date we're talking about. Birth date or the other one. Hopefully not the other one. Let's see, what do we got? We got a lot of damage, so it's going to be tough. But I think that says a 14, it looks like. And what was it, San Francisco? So, 35. If it would have been the Denver, then we'd be talking money. Oh, that's not a bad reverse. How's the obverse look? Yeah, about normal for an obverse on these. Yeah, that's what I'd like to find is a 14 Denver, just like in the pennies. A 14 Denver in these is the $100. Well, in this case, $100 coin. And of course, we're always looking for, like I say, that 16/16. I mean, that's the big dog, right? That's the big dog. So I was thinking about it, and I'm going to talk to the owner of the shop that I got this stuff at. And if he agrees, I'm just going to, because he gave me a heck of a deal on this stuff. If he agrees, I'm just going to put his info for his shop, like phone number and location and stuff, down below into the descriptions from now on, if he agrees. And that way, if you guys want to reach out to him, you're more than welcome to, and, maybe get some deals from him, or, I don't know, I'm sure he ships. I mean, he does Whatnot, so he's already shipping. So there's an 18S. 20 bucks. There's a Denver. I mean, he's already shipping out for Whatnot, so I mean, I can't imagine that he'd have an issue shipping out to other people across the country, right? I don't know. Like I say, I'm gonna talk to him, see what he has to say about it, and if he says no, well then sorry. But I can't imagine the guy would say no. I mean, another avenue for possibly getting some more sales. What the heck, right? I know he'd prefer probably to do it through Whatnot, but I get it. I mean, there's some people that just don't want to buy through an application like Whatnot, so I get it. I mean, personally, I'd rather deal straight up with people over, an application, but there's some people who don't want to deal that way either. But this guy does have a shop, so, brick and mortar building. So I can't imagine him saying, no, absolutely not. All right, so 1915 Denver. Again, I think that's a better date one. Yeah, 27. Of course, the 15 San Francisco is really the big one that we'd want in that. Okay, we got another Denver. This date's really war. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do about the chair though. I'm at a weird angle now. I'm like way above everything, so I'm like hunched over my desk and it just kind of seems like a silly idea to go and buy now like the things that go underneath the legs to lift the desk up to meet with the chair, right? I mean, that's just one of them silly things that you do. Like, oh well, chair's taller, so let's make the desk taller. Let's make the chair taller. No, what I need one of them those electric desks or whatever the sit stand desks. Then I can just put it at whatever height I want. That's more expensive though than the chair. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Hold on. Well, if I remember, I'm gonna cut that out. Even though I did mute myself, I'm gonna, if I remember to, I'll cut that section out where I just totally just muted myself and yeah, went away to sneeze. Ugh. Alright, well, we got a 19 here, it looks like. It's always weird I can't get that first number sometimes. But I guess you don't really need it. We know that it's 19. So 1919 Denver. 23? Not bad, I guess. Another Denver. These ones, sometimes I can get the dates on these darker ones like this. Sometimes not. I guess we'll see. We'll see what happens on this one. Oh, I think it's coming through. Looks like it might be coming through. I think it's a 15. So yeah, I was talking to people in the live stream there about that now they're doing the same thing and finding some cool stuff and going to their local coin shops and asking about if they have any nickels available that are dateless and what prices. Even one guy said that one of his shops sells their dateless ones at face value. I was like, wow, that's really good because if you can get them at face value, even if you can't get a date on it and whatever, you can always turn it into the bank for face value. You're not losing any money at that point, which is really neat. So, I mean, what the heck for that, right? Yeah, it looks like we got another 15 here. 15 Denver again. So that's not bad, I guess. Oh, somebody already liquidated this one. We got a 16. Is that a San Francisco, it looks like? Looks like that's a 16 San Francisco there. It's not so bad, I guess. Oh, what do we get? Ugh. Ugh. What's this thing? Well, let's see what happens. I don't know what we're going to get on this. It is a Denver. This thing is in not pretty shape, that's for sure. Not a pretty shape. But it looks like we are going to grab a date. So it just goes to show you. Sometimes you can get them. I'm going to kind of try to work around that number a little bit, make sure we get a good. Yeah, it's a 1918 Denver. So, I mean, we're never gonna be able to see if it's a 7, but I don't think it is. It doesn't look like it is. So that's a 20. That was pretty easy. 20 San Francisco, maybe. I think we might have to do the reverse on this one, so we can pull up that mitt mark a little better. Yeah, that's a San Francisco. $19.20 San Francisco. Okay. So $10. I mean, if you got something like that and you could get $5 for it or whatever, $3, money ahead. So that's always good, right? All right, what do we got here? I don't even know anymore. Y'all, I think I need to start a GoFundMe just to get a new chair or something. I don't know. Jeez. Somebody needs to start me a GoFundMe. Get Tempo a new chair. I don't think that's how that works, but I'd really like a Secret Labs, Titan, but I've had one of them before. They're really nice when I worked at a different place. Oh, there's another 15 Denver. Again, I would prefer the 15 San Francisco, but, beggars, choosers, that whole thing, right? Anyway, we are going to probably try to wrap. Ooh, we got a Type 1, and it looks like it's a Denver. We are going to try to wrap this stream up, or this episode up here, as close to that half-hour-ish mark as possible. Just because my office here is in the basement, next to my wife's office, and she gets paid for what she does. I don't know, at this point, I guess I'm playing. I'm trying to build this community and this stuff, but until I can monetize and start making money, we're kind of stuck. But yes, that is a Denver. I don't even need to do the obverse on this. It's 1913 Denver. We will see if we can pull that obverse date, but I always have trouble with this one. These Type 1s just don't like to come out. They don't like to come out and play. And it's not like it's an expensive coin anyway, $20 in a G4, so you're probably looking at, $5 maybe. I mean, so it's not a big dollar coin. If this was a San Francisco minted one, well, that's a little different. Then we'd be talking, 50 in a G4, so. Alright, let's see what we got here. Well, we did actually pull it up a little bit. 13 Denver. Oh, we got a San Francisco here. What do we get? What are we gonna get? Hopefully something good. Looks like a 19 San Francisco again. Why is it always got to be the 19s in the San Francisco? I'd like to have a 14 Denver, a 15, whatever. I mean, I don't know. It's always got to be the 19s, though. Whether I'm working with pennies or nickels, seems like I get 1919 a lot. Looks like we're about 25 minutes in now. Yeah, 1919 San Francisco. Oh, look, somebody played with Nicodate at 27 San Francisco. Type 1, I'm not going to do anything with this coin because in this condition, it's probably still about a $10 coin. Okay, you can tell it's a Type 1 because of the mound. It's got the Denver. You can see that mint mark. Yeah, there's no date, but it's an obvious thing with the Type 1 that it's going to be a 1913. That coin is not looking promisingly good. Let's see what date it is. That'll tell me whether it's worth trying to recover the mint mark too. Get over there. Because, you know, if it's a 1919, probably not. Oh, man. $19. Obviously. Let's wipe this off and put more on in there. It's a 14. Great. It is. It's a 14. Well, all right then. Yep, there it is. 1914. Can we bring it out just a little bit more? Just to tap it in. All right, there you go. There's the next one. There's the next quote. Just tap it. Tap it in. Just tap it. There's the next quote for the next movie for y'all. Alright, well, that looks like a 14, but... I mean, I know it's a 14, but... Is that a Denver? Is that a San Francisco? Kind of looks like the Denver, but... With the damage, it's harder to tell than what you'd think. Just tap it in. It is a Denver. Son of a gun. That's a 14 Denver. Look at the damage, though. Son of a gun. 14 Denver. $105 coin, people. Why did it have to be that one? Ugh. If it didn't have all that reverse damage, we'd probably be still looking at like 50, 60 bucks. With all the damage, we're probably at like $10 maybe. And that's only if somebody really needs it for their book. That hurts me. That hurts me in the hurt place. Oh, there's another 13 Denver Type 1. San Francisco. That hurts me in the ouchie place. Hurts my soul to see that. Yeah, I'm actually kind of having fun with the movie quote things. You guys can keep dropping them down below what it is. Also, how y'all doing? I know it's right at the end of the video, but I kind of forgot to ask you that earlier, I think. And I want to know how you're doing. I don't, not just asking, like, I'm asking, you know? So we got a 20S there. $10. Sweet. Another Denver. Oh yeah, today my bank should have the boxes of pennies in too for us to hunt. That would be nice. That'd be nice. Alright, well, we've hit that half-hour mark, so I'm just gonna try to finish up this coin here. And I think we're gonna call her quits for the day. I'm gonna, like I say, we'll be back with the mail call this afternoon at some point. I put more on here because I was kind of thinking I thought I'd saw the 7 underneath, but I don't think it is. I was thinking I saw it, but you know, that's asking a lot, right? Especially with the luck we've been having with that 14. No, just the 18. 18 Denver. So, alright, well, that was fun. I guess we'll see you tomorrow on this. Thanks for watching, everybody, and as always, have a good one.